I look like ass. Okay. Let's just get started with the video.
Go shorty, it's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So a lot of you guys have been commenting on my previous thrifting videos on like how do you online thrift, how do you thrift online. That's the same thing. But yeah, basically a lot of you guys have been commenting on my videos on how to online thrift and like where to online thrift and all of this stuff like that. So I wanted to spill with you guys the tea. Not really tea. I don't know why I said that. So yeah, for this video I have 3 platforms that I wanted to talk to you guys about, and all these 3 platforms are platforms that I've already tried thrifting from, so I wanted to share with you guys my honest opinion and what I think about each platform, and I wanted to give you guys tips on how it could help your shopping experience be a more peaceful one. Okay, so the first platform that I wanted to talk about is Carousell, and you guys have probably heard about this app already. It's a buy and sell app. So it's a platform where you guys can sell your old clothes and buy other random sorts of things. Yeah, my number 1 tip when using Carousell is to keep digging, because there are a lot of things on Carousell that you can find and it gets really overwhelming sometimes, but when you just keep looking and keep digging and just have the patience to, you guys will definitely find stuff that are really unique. The next tip I have is to haggle, because if you guys did not know, in Carousell there's a feature where you can input the item price that you want to offer. So for example, someone is selling their track pants for 500 pesos. You could offer to pay 350 pesos or something like that. But you have to make sure that you're reasonable when you do so, because there are a lot of people who could easily like buy that item for full price. So you want to be really nice to the seller and you want to be considerate when thinking of a price point that you want to agree upon for the item. So yeah, you just have to haggle and just be nice in general. So yeah, just be nice, kill them with kindness. You'll get that item out of kindness. And the last tip I have for Carousell is to ask if you can arrange a swap, because some stores are looking for pieces that you have and sometimes you're looking for pieces that they have. So the best way is to just exchange those items, because it minimizes your wardrobe and instead it just replaces the stuff that you don't really use that much with items that you know you're gonna get a lot more use out of. So yeah, and it also saves you money because you don't really need to pay for the item, you just need to exchange. So yeah, that's a great tip. I've tried swapping a couple of times already and I have no complaints about it. It's great. You get to save a lot of money and you get to get cute clothes. So yeah. So the next platform I wanted to talk about is Instagram, and there are a lot of Instagram shops. I narrowed down a list to share with you guys on my top favorite Instagram stores to shop from, and I wanted to share it with you guys because I don't know, I just think they're great. The first Instagram shop I wanted to talk about is Oak PH, and Oak PH is owned by Chelsea Valencia. She's also a YouTuber. If you're watching this video, hey girl, love your shop. I really like the way she curates her shop because it's just really aesthetically pleasing, and you know that through the pictures you can see the amount of effort she puts into each layout. So yeah, if you guys are interested in like pastels, not really pastels but like muted tones like peaches and tans and stuff like that, I really recommend you guys check her shop out because you will not be disappointed. She has a lot of cool things to look through. The next shop I wanted to talk about is bubblegum_ph. She has a lot of retro finds and like more of like Korean or Japanese style fashion, and it's just really cute. Okay, the next store I wanted to talk about is Shop Floris or Floris. She sells a lot of Victorian style pieces, like more of a European side. It just looks really classy and really put together, and I also like the way she arranges her feet. It's just so calming and like relaxing to look through. The next store is Womankind PH, and girl, Womankind PH is honestly like the go-to place to buy track pants, cargo pants, all kinds of like funky pants, and it's it's so nice. They have so much nice stuff, and the only thing is they get sold out really fast. So what I recommend you guys do is to turn on her post notifications so that every time she posts a new collection, you're gonna be updated. And the last shop I wanted to talk about is actually my shop, and it's called RetroRadar_PH, and I sell a bunch of different like branded vintage things like Calvin Klein, Adidas, Nike, Tommy Hilfiger, Polo Ralph Lauren. But yeah, currently I'm sold out, but if you guys still want to check it out, I'm gonna put it here and link it down below for you guys. And another tip that I have when shopping on Instagram is to check out the hashtags, because you can find a lot of things on the hashtags. Like for example, I'm looking for a Tommy Hilfiger item. I'm just gonna search Tommy Hilfiger PH on the hashtag section, and there's a lot of things that you can find. There's a lot of options and stuff, and yeah, it's just a great time. Stores use hashtags to be able to connect with more people and to be able to reach more people and more customers. So yeah, definitely check that out when you're shopping, because you guys can find a lot of unique pieces there. And yeah, you just have to be patient basically when online shopping. And the last platform that I wanted to talk about is Facebook Marketplace. And this is kind of underrated because not a lot of people think of shopping when they think of Facebook. Yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff you can find from there. And just like Carousel, people just post a lot of random stuff, so you just have to like be patient. Also, what I like about Facebook is you can communicate with the seller in a way that's more casual, and like you can haggle the price there as well. Gotta get those deals. So overall, what I can say is that out of all of the platforms, Instagram is the most curated one. It's the most organized one. And yeah, if you're not really into like having to go through a lot of things, and if you're more into like the aesthetics and something that's just straightforward, then I really recommend you guys shop via Instagram. But if you're someone who doesn't really mind it, like I don't really mind looking through a lot of things, then I really recommend you guys try out Carousel or Facebook. What I also noticed is that on Instagram, stores kind of price it a little bit higher compared to Carousel and Facebook, so that's also something to keep in mind when shopping on Instagram. So yeah, basically that wraps up today's video. I hope you guys found this video informative and helpful, and that you guys have your questions answered about how I online thrift and where I online thrift. Give this video a thumbs up if you guys like it, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.